kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Coming out with it, it's McCray. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Blazers offense will get the first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the side.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. He is not going to get there. Stop short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups? Or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let it be checked out.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. X category
After that
selected.
huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And it's a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Shoots it to the left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
Couldn't ask for better
categories.
starting
You have
field
12
position for this
options, which
offense.
short coast is selected.
Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much done on that run.
Entering
He'll
play
fight
call,
his way
coach
out and maybe pick up a yard.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. He could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his...
And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took
Entering
care of
play
business.
call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. That event is selected.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Guys, Bama and LSU have given us some unforgettable moments over the years, and they're at it again today. Here's a quick update. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a call. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment. And getting good talent like that is what a program at this level... Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have
Entering play
been
call,
so down.
coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job
Entering
executing
play
up front
call,
of the point of
coach
attack.
suggestions. There are 6
The
categories.
Blazers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That's a
Entering play
perfect
call,
example of not
coach
settling for a
suggestions.
fair
There are 8
catch. Pick up
categories.
whatever
You have
yardage you
12
can and
options.
help out the
Body counts
offense.
is selected.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll try the right side. Runs through the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call, coach
The one thing you can say
suggestions.
about this
There are 8
defense, they
categories.
pursue
You
the
have 12
football.
options.
The first guy
Status
might
hash is
miss,
selected.
the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
Off the play fake. Almost intercepted.
Entering
It'll
play
fall
call,
incomplete.
coach
The defense almost
suggestions.
came
There
up
are
with
8
a turnover.
categories. You have
Man, you know, you
12
always look back in
options. You have
games at
post
single
track is
plays
selected.
that turn the tide, and with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
He fires one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Field goal 60.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better.
Paused screen. You have 10 options. Resume is selected.
Football in
Entering
those
play
types of
call,
situations.
coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
But no surprise
you
to
have
see the
18
special
options.
teams,
Field
but-
goal 60. Entering paused screen. You have Call timeout is
It
selected.
might be the punter instead. Here comes the field goal kicker. The offense
Entering
will
play
have
call.
to use its first time out of the
play
half.
type. There are 8 concept. Play coach suggestions. Play formation. There are medium pass. Drive. There are 12 categories. You have 4 options. Wheel post drag is selected.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. Big man has it. It's a first down and more.
Entering play
And
call.
he's knocked
Drive.
down
There are
immediately,
12
but not
categories.
before he
You have 4
moves the
options.
chains.
Wheel post drag is
So they
selected.
gamble on fourth down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
Fourth and long. I mean, what just fourth and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there?
There are
Fourth
8
down and long.
categories.
No
You
problem.
have
I got this in the
TR
first half.
A shot.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call. Coach
And I think that time the
suggestions.
quarterback
There are 8
made the wrong
categories. You
read.
have
He was
12
trying to pitch it. He didn't
options.
have to,
PhD
though. There was a
wheel
lot of green
selected.
grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a
Entering
touchdown.
play
And here they are taking
suggestions.
another
There are
shot
8
and getting a
categories.
big
You have
play.
12
If you're on
options.
defense,
Wide
you've
zone
got to find a way to
WK
slow this
selected.
quarterback down.
Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he's got a touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points,
Entering play
and in a
call.
hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And with the extra point, they're up
Entering
21
play
to
call.
nothing.
You have 5 options.
Kickoff
Kickoff
unit
left is
has been
selected.
busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Kitna. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot
Entering
there,
play
moved it
call.
forward just a few.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the ball's free in the end zone. Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe for this offense.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Attempt is selected.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Colorado went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Buffs in a statement win if there ever was one. A top 25 class and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. There he goes. Plows through the defense. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Blazers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against a wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Touch pass on the run. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Gives it on the option. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year, we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Categories. You have 12 options.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Fires to the middle. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
When we talk about versatility of the running back squad, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
He's got him this time. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after after that completion.
There are 8 categories.
You want to talk
have
about
12
building a
options.
drive around a guy,
Dash is
first on the
selected.
ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that
Entering
really
play
stretches the
call,
field and
coach
makes you decide
suggestions.
how you
There
want
are
to
8
defend him. A
categories. You have
linebacker, a
15
safety, whatever it
options.
is,
Field goal
it's
within 6
usually not
yards
good
is
enough when he's
selected.
receiving the ball to the backfield.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And that is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are
They'll
6
snap it from the
categories.
20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Kitna. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. There's a
Entering play
timeout on the
call,
field.
coach
Tight game
suggestions.
here
There
late in
are
the
6
first half.
categories.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There
And
are
the
6
Blazers line up to
categories.
punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return.
There are 8 categories.
They'll get
You
a
have
chance to
12
work on that
options.
hurry-up
Coach
offense here in the
selected.
final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his
Entering play
reach.
call, coach
Well, they're trying to attack the
suggestions. There are
middle of
8
the field.
categories.
That
You
time the
have
ball a
12
little too
options.
high for his
Inside
wide
cross is
receiver, and it falls
selected.
incomplete.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Fires to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the
Entering play
pass falls
call,
incomplete.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. And that one falls
Entering play
incomplete.
call,
A huge
coach
stand by the
suggestions.
defense.
There are 6
Now they'll try to
categories.
cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Klein. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Dome in lovely central New York.
All right, Kevin,
Entering
about ready to
screen,
get
you
things
have
cranked
5
back up here.
options.
The Blazers will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defense.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense, they are tenacious. So they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Dropping back, it's Kitna. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
They tried to catch him off guard with a pass play down there on the goal line, but David, he just held on to it way too long. The defense able to get home and get the sack.
Yeah, and that's great coverage. And you love this part of the field. You know exactly what you want to do. You play more man coverage. There's less space to cover. You don't have to worry about those speedy wide receivers going deep. Nice job not only on first down getting the sack. Now I put him in a predictable second down. Now they can't just run the football and be conservative.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I love the aggressive nature by the offense trying to throw this in the end zone for a TD, but this is the risk when you drop your quarterback back close to the goal line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And he's been the go-to guy all year.
He's
in the top They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
You have 15 options. Got empty selected.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Tulane notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from New Orleans is worth its weight in gold to the Green Wave. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Kent now. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. On the option. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there.
Categories.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Suggestions.
Oh, man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down.
Entering play
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball marked at the 26, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And a really nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
play call, coach suggestions. There
They'll
are
try
8
to add another
categories.
to their
You
lead.
have 15 options. Add attempt is selected.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took
Entering
only
play
6
call,
plays.
you have 5 options.
And they finished the
Kickoff
deal with a
left is selected.
26-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Entering
come
play
out to the
call, coach
25-yard line.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, the ground game. Fighting off the defender. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down?
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Entering play call,
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Kitna. Grab near the marker, it's Milner. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a
Entering
massive
play call,
fourth-quarter
coach
comeback.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move, it's Jacobs. And the defense
Entering play
holds
call,
firm.
coach
No pickup
suggestions.
at
There are 6
all on that play.
categories.
The Blazers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Blazers will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Pulls it in on the right. Running free. All the way in for the touchdown. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
They'll try to
You
tack
have
one
15
more on their
options.
score.
Add attempt is selected.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
There are 6 categories.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to pass, it's Campbell. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here.
And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense got him at the 27.
When it's in play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Got his man quickly. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of penalty, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job of containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Gonna run it. It's Galloway. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Coach suggestions.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Coach suggestions.
And they
Entering play
Draw
call,
you really have to
coach
sell that
suggestions.
pass like
There
you're
are
going to
8
throw the ball down the
categories.
field,
You
but
have
the
15
defensive
options.
line, the
Field goal
defense was
45
not
yards
biting
is
it. You could tell
selected.
they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone
Entering play
final.
call. You have 5
Clemson
options.
had an
If
impressive
option is
showing
selected.
there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The second down coming.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
play
out.
Call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Dropping back, it's Campbell. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the
Entering play
quarterback.
call,
What a great
coach
job throughout his career.
suggestions. There are
Getting
6
there, getting him down,
categories.
getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee.
Entering
Death,
play
taxes,
call,
and
coach
sacks for that
suggestions.
guy.
There are 8
Now this offense is back on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and
Turning it on. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pick up a 10 and the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end.
Enter. Shall call timeout is selected.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Entering play call.
They get the timeout
There are
call with 7 seconds left
there
on
are
the
8
clock.
categories. There are play person, 1 RB play type, special. Special teams. There are 2 categories.
And while they
You have
could run
14
victory
options.
formation, you
Fake
also
and
have to
kick
think
and
about
flip is
padding
selected.
those stats. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And he missed it. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green
Entering
zone.
play call,
You should be
coach
making all of these
suggestions.
kicks,
There
these
are
short
6
field goals,
categories.
the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Looking for a man. It's Campbell. Here's the pressure. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.